Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. Tonight, we will be discussing Jaguar Wright, the deep dive into J-Lo, Pdiddy, Christian Combs. As we go through the saga of this whole Diddy situation, I do have the court filings with plaintiff and the defendant, you know, and this little Rod case and Diddy case is getting very, very, very deep. The defendants are Sean Combs and 2 West Star Island Drive, 1 West Star Island Drive, Justin Combs, Cuba Gooding Jr., Christina Caron, Love Records, Combs Global. Child, we have a lot to get into. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and we are definitely here tonight. Okay, get up into that. Now, peep this out. So, we are definitely here tonight to discuss a few things. And, like, all this is going to be alleged. We don't know any of it to be true, right? We're just going to give our commentary on it. First and foremost, let's go ahead and do our butterfly roll call. We have Miss Judy Coles is up in here, throwing those emotes in here. Everybody must have done an overnight stay. Okay. So you guys must have stayed overnight. So I expect to see you bright and early at Coffee Talk at 9 a.m. Okay. And thank you all for utilizing the pink jet. Hey, Miss Tulsa, the Road Kenya says, 111 is definitely in the building. Hey, Queen Tulsa, Miss Judy Coles, hi. I'm watching from bed, Queen Tulsa. Oh, I love it. How are we looking on the screen? On the big screen. Judy Coles autocorrect be doing the most, okay? Absolutely. Well, listen here. Shout out to Evangelist Tangi, Maria, and each and every one of you that do support the family, right? So I'm not going to hold you guys up from a good time, Royals. Let's go ahead and jump over here into these documents, right? See, we're going to actually pull this one up. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you are going to see. Let me go ahead and zoom in. All right, we're going to zoom in. So this is the United States District Court of District of, this is a summons in a civil action, plaintiffs to defendants, name and address, summons in a civil action. All right. Oh, let me see. Okay, are you able to see? Let me see. Yes, 111 says, welcome to the Butterfly Lounge. Please tap the like as you stroll in. Thank you for your support. Trigger warning, allegedly fair use commentary, fair use for adult audiences, only must be 18 plus to hang out at the Butterfly Lounge. Okay. So in this document right here, it says a lawsuit has been filed against you. Within 21 days after service of the summons on you, not counting the day you received it, or 60 days if you are the United States or a United States agency or an officer or employee of the United States described in Fed R CIV P12A 2 or 3. You must serve on the plaintiff and an answer to attached complaint or a motion under Rule 12 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. The answer or motion must be served on the plaintiff or plaintiff's attorney, whose name and addresses are. And I had to white everything out so we can protect people, right? If you fail to respond, judgment by default will be entered against you for the relief demand in the complaint. You also must file your answer or motion with the court, clerk of court. Now we're on to page 2 of 2. This is a summons in a civil action, page 2. Civil action number, proof of service. This section should not be filled with the court unless required by Fed RCIV P41. This summons for name of individual and title, if any, was received by me on the date. I personally served the summons on the individual at place on or blank blank, right? I left the summons at the individual's residence or usual place of abode with name, and it's blank. Blank, a person of suitable age and discretion who resides there, on date, and mailed a copy to the individual's last known address or blank. I served the summons on name of the individual who is designated by law to accept service a process on behalf of blank blank. I returned the summons unexecuted because and or other. My fees are blank for travel and blank for services for a total of, I declare penalty of perjury at this information is true, blank blank. Okay. So now that we've gotten out of there, that's just saying that there is a civil action lawsuit going on, right? And let's go over here. I don't know why it went down. Okay, and these are the defendants right here, you all. So the defendants are, let me go ahead and zoom it in. I want you all to see this. Okay, so the defendants list is Sean Combs. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Well, yeah. Okay, so Sean Combs. We have 2 West Star Island Drive. We have 1 West Star Island Drive. So he has 2 properties on Star Island. So then we have Justin Combs. We have Cuba Gooden Jr. We have Christina Cochran. We have Love Records, Comb Global. Okay. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of it all. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now this is one of 98 right here, one of 98 pages. And this will get, oh my goodness, this is going to get very, very, very deep. Once again, we have a trigger warning. Let me bring us in. Are you all able to see? Okay, so we have a trigger warning. Oh my goodness, we have a trigger warning, child. Okay, so I'm going to read through these documents. Actually, I have to put that up. Okay, so trigger warning. This document contains highly graphic information of sexual nature, including SA. Additionally, there are graphic images of the aftermath of a powing, redacted images of S intercourse, redacted images of minor sex blank workers and blanks, the P word, details of blank trafficking, and the illegal distribution of blank and blanks. So, um, you know, the hand, you know, what they use, you get the point. Um, the G's and the D's. The G's, uns, the uns, and then the rugs. Y'all can read in between the lines. All right, and so the case number, the plaintiff is Rodney Jones. This is a second amended complaint, civil action, jury demand. This is the jury demand. So they're demanding the jury. This is versus Sean Combs, Justin York Combs, Cuba Gooden Jr., Lucian, Charles Grange, Christina Cochran, Love Records, Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, ABC Corporations. Like I said, I read the trigger warning. Plaintiff Rodney Lil Rod Jones, Mr. Jones hereby alleges, and for his complaint against defendant Sean Combs, Mr. Combs defendant Justin Dior Combs, J. Combs defendant Lucian Charles Grange. The names that I just read, right? So get into this. This is page 1 of 98. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has personal jurisdiction over the defendants under the consistent with the constitutional requirements of due process, in that the defendants acting directly or through his agents or apparent agents committed one or more of the following: A, the transaction of any business within the state; B, the making of any contract within the state; C, the commission of a tortious act within this district; and D, ownership, use, or possession of any real estate in this state. 2. From September 2022 to the date of this filing, defendants have consistently and purposefully availed themselves of the privilege of conducting activities within New York, thus invoking the benefits and protections of New York law. In return for these benefits and protections, defendants must submit to the burdens of litigation in New York. 3. This litigation arises from or relates to the torturous activities the defendants visited upon Plaintiff Jones in New York, California, Florida, St. Bartholomew, and the United States Virgin Islands. This torturous conduct violated United States federal RICO laws and the United States Victim (USVI) of the Trafficking and Violence Protection Act of 2000, TVPA. 4. Requiring defendants to litigate these claims in this district does not offend traditional notions or fair play of substantial justice. Plaintiffs' claims arise from some conduct occurring by defendants in New York, specifically the trafficking of plaintiff across the state lines between California, Florida, New York, and the USVI, and the trafficking of plaintiff internationally to St. Bartholomew. Parties. Number 5. Plaintiff Rodney Jones is an American artist and music producer. Mr. Jones is domiciled in the state of New York. So pretty much so far, what's going on is, let me get over here into the comments. Hello, Evangelist Tangie Grace. That's Queen. Adjust your crown. Yes. You know what? Actually, did I upload the photos? I was supposed to upload some photos here. So I will be actually uploading some photos to give a shout out to those of you that support the channel and support the brand by purchasing your royalties. And you know what? Someone had just purchased a mug just like, I believe, 1 or 2 days ago. I was looking on the I was looking on the sales, and I must say that I've got to thank you all so much. It's the unconditional support and the raffles. The raffles. Um, Wani One says I received my mugs. We'll send pics soon. Absolutely. I was still waiting on a few more pics, and I know that they're going to come through. Absolutely. And so I believe this is Evangelist Tangi Grace's mug. She got the pastel blue. And for our raffle, I raffled off um, um, some items. And so this is one of our sources, okay? And actually the journal and a signed copy from Queen Tulsa, the Queen Tulsa shop. And actually someone had ordered, and this is their mint green, Adjust Your Crown Royal, period. That's the mint green. Oh my goodness. Isn't that just amazing? Once again, thank you all for your support. I really, really, really do appreciate you. And actually, I'm going to drop this down because I have not went through the documents and I don't want to pull up a photo. And yeah, okay, so pretty much these are the familiar faces. And actually, we're on page 3 of 98. So it's safe for us to bring it back up. So pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, what we're looking at right now are the defendants. You have defendant Sean Combs. You know, everybody knows he's brother love and all that jazz right there. And then you have his son, Justin Dior Combs. Isn't he just handsome? Uh-huh. And he was born December the 30th, 1993. Okay. Uh, Justin Combs is a producer and actor. He has appeared on TV series like Catfish, the TV show Wild and Out, and Hip Hop Squares. Defendant Justin Dior Combs is domiciled in California. And let's get up into this. Defendant Sean Combs is a rapper and record executive, popularly known by his stage names with an S: Puff Daddy, Puffy, Pdiddy, Diddy, Brother Love, or Love. Mr. Combs became famous in the early 1990s with his record label Bad Boy Records. He rose to prominence in the music and entertainment industry over the decades and is regularly referred to as a hip hop mogul. Mr. Combs is domiciled in California and Florida. Mr. Lucian Grange. Defendant Lucian Grange is the CEO of Defendant Universal Music Group. Upon information and belief, Defendant Lucian Grange, Charles Grange, is domiciled in California. Defendant Lucian Grange, in his capacity as CEO of UMG, authorized Motown Records and Universal Music Group to enter into a general business partnership agreement and to provide financial services to their general business partners, Defendant Sean Combs and Love Records, Inc. Right, we have Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh my goodness. Cuba Gooding Jr. Defendant Cuba Gooding Jr. was a relevant actor who has fallen from grace due to several SA lawsuits and a recent guilty plea for SA. Upon information and belief, Defendant Cuba Gooding is domiciled in New York. And this is just pretty much just running back through. Christina Cochran, Chief of Staff to Sean Diddy Combs, Defendant Christina Cochran. Karam, correction, for the record, is the Chief of Staff to Sean Diddy Combs, Combs Global Enterprises. Upon information and belief, she is domiciled in California. Defendant Karam manages the day-to-day operation of the Combs Rico and TVPA enterprises. That's what she looks like. And then you have Motown, okay? It gives a whole jazz about the Motown, where they're located, the partnership, and it says, pretty much goes into depth. I'm not going to read this part because it has Ethiopia's name in it. And from my understanding, she was redacted out of it. But, this is the legal document. So let me go ahead and do what I have to do. How you doing? Okay, get into it. Infinite Motown Records is a record label with a principal place of business located at 1750 Vine Street, Los Angeles, California, according to a declaration by former Motown chairman and CEO Ethiopia Haber Tamarian. Motown Records, with the consent of defendant Yonji and presumably Ms. Haber Tamarian's direct supervisor, defendant Wilson Grange, entered a general partnership as that term is defined by the laws of the state of New York with defendants Love Records, Inc. and Sean Combs. All right. So I'm going to continue to go down, but I want to bring this down because I don't want any surprise photos. I'm not even going to lie to you all. I just got this about 20 minutes ago. So listen, I just wanted to introduce it to you. Let's meet back here after coffee talk in the AM. I love you all. Listen, I'm exhausted and I just wanted to be here and show up for you all just to give you a piece of my time. Thank you all for respecting it. I love you so much. DJ, drop us down. Oh, to all of our supporters that purchase merchandise, royalties, I want to thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and please set those notifications to all. And visit us at queentulsa.com to schedule a consultation for bookings and all of that good jazz. Check the description of this live stream broadcast. Thank you so much. It's so long. Shout out to Wani11, Miss Judy Coles, Evangelist Val, Maria, and all of our other royals. We want to thank you so much. Until next time, DJ, producers, drop me down. Thank you for not parking on the